I'll just now briefly ask about the ASL cap being lifted for CSIRO. By how much has it been lifted, and was that a result of the request from CSIRO? I know we've had some debate about this cap in the past, and you've been very diplomatic about it, Dr. Marshall, but can I ask how much has the cap now lifted? What was it before and what is it now?
So, Senator, the cap in the budget was raised by 101 positions. 100 of those were provided to give CSIRO additional flexibility in relation to undertaking its science work. And there was one ASL that was provided specifically for the consumer data rights work.
Can I ask, is that what CSIRO requested, and what prompted the request?
Senator, as you know from previous conversations, we've been speaking with the Department of Finance and through that to providing advice to the Finance Minister. The 100 was provided in response to those questions. We didn't submit a specific figure.
Okay, you didn't submit a specific figure, but you must have had some discussions. How was the 100 arrived at? We know what the 1 was for. How was 100 arrived at?
Senator, that would be a question specifically for Department of Finance, the Minister for Finance, who has approved it. I can surmise, though, that we finished the year under on our ASL, so I think the extra 100 will provide us with the flexibility that we need to continue to bring new researchers in whilst we have continuing projects finishing up.
Okay, so just
that transition period.
If you can, you've started going to what I next wanted to ask was, how do you intend to utilise these additional ASL?
So, Senator, we expect that we'll continue with the same process we have at the moment, making sure that when we have a position available or a need to fill a position, that we're looking at what that need is, where can we best get the capability, and therefore take a decision in relation to how best to achieve that. An example might be postdocs coming in to undertake periods of research work over 2 to 3 years, or permanent positions for senior researchers to come into the organisation on a permanent basis, or, for example, an admin role that requires somebody for 3 months. So we'll continue with that same process.
I know in the past you've had postdocs that have kind of remained umbrellaed by the university because of the funding,
or because of
ASL cap, or because of other things. But so where does the improvement come? It means that you can offer more permanent positions and you can look at the best fit.
Yes, Senator.
Thank you. What types of positions will increase most? Scientists, engineers, lab technicians, support staff?
I don't know that I can answer that question specifically. We had towards the end of last financial year, prior to 30 June this year, we had a large number of our projects come to an end. So at the moment we have a number of new projects starting in that regard. So I would expect the majority would be used in relation to our science efforts, Senator, which is the norm in relation to it. The majority of our people are scientists or engineers in relation to that work.